This is my contribution to the RNIB Big Connection. I was diagnosed with RP, retinitis pigmentosa, last year, although looking back I think it was probably lurking around for some time before the official diagnosis. A bit of denial going on there, I think, but then I think we're all a bit guilty of that from time to time. Yes, it sort of came along with sort of other things. I'd broken my ankle at the time, diagnosed with osteoporosis, and then shortly after that, the DVLA asked my licence back, my driving licence back. So it was a huge blow, and I think when you have these sort of life-changing events, particularly when things come like they do, as I say, all at the same time, it does sort of take you to some dark places, put it that way. I won't dwell too much on that because this is meant to be an uplifting post. But I think looking back, it broke me open. I think I reached rock bottom, and I think when you do get to that stage, the only way is up. And I think at the time, to me it was the end of the world. But actually, looking back now, it was a start of something so deeply profound, and you know, it was such a beautiful transformation. Obviously had to happen. I've been a nurse for over 30 years, the last 10 years in a hospice palliative care community setting, and certainly, you know, that's been my life. It's something I've wanted to be ever since I was 4 years old. So big part of my life spent sort of in that field. But sadly, I had to give up my NMC registration this year because obviously I hadn't practiced due to health conditions and things. So I think looking back, it was probably a bereavement process, really. I felt like I'd lost so much, but you know, you do go through that process. But actually, I've gained so much more. It's, you know, time to turn my life around now, and certainly I seem to be going in a different direction than what I sort of had planned, best laid plans and all that. I'm going to be doing volunteering for RNIB, technical support role, going around on or visiting people in their homes that need help with their synaptic tablets and their iPhones, well, anything sort of technical really. Do what I can to help there. I'm also going to be doing confidence building and co-facilitating courses. I'm going to be doing lots of training on myself, study days. So yes, it's certainly different to what I thought I was going to be doing. I thought I was going to retire as a nurse in the hospice in Berkhamsted where I was working previously, but that's not to be. So yes, how did I get from there to now? Well, certainly, like I say, last year I was feeling quite sort of lost, alone and isolated and all sorts of things, really, as you can imagine. I joined a Facebook retinitis pigmentosa Facebook group, and you know, sort of obviously met some people on there. One person in particular, you may know, Dave Steele. He's got his own Stand By Me RP awareness page on Facebook. I can remember reading one of his poems, and it just jumped out at me. It spoke to me, touched my heart. You know, tears streaming down my face. It was like an epiphany, if you like. Certainly, it was, you know, gosh, you know, he's living my life. So yes, that was a real turning point for me, really. It was the beginning of the way up, so to speak. And I will read that poem to you in a minute. But I actually, a few weeks ago, or maybe a few months ago now, I wrote a poem really to sort of talk about put into words my feelings from then to now, really. So it really helped. I don't know if many of you find poetry it's quite therapeutic, isn't it? It's very cleansing. You can just put everything down on paper. The actual art of putting it down on paper is very cleansing in itself. So I will read that to you. I'll read it to you now. The letter read in black and white, you have retinitis pigmentosa. That's it, I'm going to lose my sight. Have to admit to full disclosure. And whilst you're down, here's one more thing to add to your fears for free. No more long drives for you to sing. Send your licence back to Swansea. Darkness overcame me. What was I to do? My independence gone in 3. This was too much, it's true. My feelings then akin to grief. I felt lost drifting out to sea. If only there was light relief. Why was this happening to me? I'm very scared, could run a mile, feel ashamed and incomplete. Me, a burden, that's not my style. My fading sight feels like defeat. Time goes on, I hide at home for fear of falling over. That's not like me, I love to roam, from Spain to sunny Dover. Then one day a wake-up call, oh to live without a care. Sometimes in life we trip and fall, as long as we don't stay there. So I'm now online to reach and share, on Facebook of all places. An RP group seems kind and fair, a sea of smiling faces. One person in particular has my undivided attention. His poems are just spectacular, the words ease away my tension. Tears flowing, rolling down my cheeks, my life described in verse. I've been feeling this for weeks and weeks. This blind poet can sure converse. The poem that hits home to me was truly written from the heart. It's okay to be scared, said he. The permission to live could start. He helps so many with blindness, reaching out with his poetry. His selfless acts of kindness surely deserve an OBE. So I hope you like this tribute, Dave, of your awareness and keeping it real. We say thank you with a huge Mexican wave to the very talented Dave Steele. There we are. Hope you like that. I'll also read the poem that, well, got me on the way up, as I say. It's from, Dave's done three volumes. This is volume 3, Stand By Me. Absolutely fantastic books. Yeah, each poem sort of describing how he's feeling, his journey. So, you know, some of you may be able to resonate with. It's, like I say, it's certainly helped me, and I know he helps so many others. This poem's called It's Okay. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid. For all the sight we're yet to lose as our loved ones' faces fade. But don't let that fear consume you, or push the ones you love away. Despite all that's gone, to them hold on. Through the fog they'll lead the way. But if friends and family leave you, because they don't understand, just remember you are not alone. This life never goes as planned. Though we may be total strangers and reside on different shores, through these poems I know your story, for my tunnel's same as yours. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to be afraid. Though you may not see, you've a friend in me that will never be betrayed. Love it. That's great. So yes, there we go. I think it's sort of taken me a while to go from, you know, why me, to now I'm thinking, you know, why not me? I've got the skills, I've got the energy now and the enthusiasm to help sort of lead people from the dark into the light, I guess. Because I certainly know how that feels, and there's been lots of people that have helped me on my journey, and I won't name you, but you know who you are. So I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I mean that, absolutely mean that sincerely. So yes, I hope you like this video. It's gone on, oh gosh, 9 minutes. Oh, I could have told you to put the kettle on really, a bit late now, but well, perhaps you'll need something after this, a bit stronger than tea. Anyway, so thank you very much, and I hope you all have a great day. Take care, bye bye.